Hey Pisces, I'm Eleanor and welcome to Peaches by Starlight Tarot. This is your weekly pick a card reading. We're talking all about how your month has been about this new path and this new journey of the Two of Wands. This week is your theme is Wondrous Universe, and so that's going to be talking about enjoying the ride rather than being very focused on the goal. So I'm using Magical Dimensions and the Science Tarot. I have stack 1, stack 2, and stack 3. They're timestamped below so you can skip to the one or more than one that you feel like is meant for you. These are just general, so if you would like a more lengthy personal reading, more tailored to your situation, I do have an Etsy page where you can get an email reading with me. Please like, share, and subscribe, all that good stuff. I'm so grateful to all of you who are here sharing time with me. I have reached 50 subscribers, so I'm going to do a gratitude reading with several pick-a-cards and different themes, and there will be a way to win a free reading with me. But first, I need you to get out your May General and your first week of May reading, and then I'll do that. So, stack 1, you have the Knight of Cups, represented by Barbara McClintock. You have the Ace of Wands, represented by Nebula, and Awakening, Ancient Knowledge, Memories, and Connection. So I'm loving Barbara McClintock. She worked with genetics, and so this awakening is talking about ancestral knowledge and the knowledge that's built in with our DNA. So that's an interesting connection I'm liking. Anyways, but awakening does refer to inner knowledge that we're born with, that's pruned away and gets quieter and more buried as we grow up and move away from that. And we tend to forget more than we actually learn with age. And so the Ace of Wands here is going to be about, it goes along with awakening, inspiring it, and igniting it. And the Nebula, it represents what seems like a blank mind. It's that star nursery. And it's actually, it's like it's preloaded with potential and knowledge from your ancestors. And so Barbara McClintock is the Knight of Cups. She's a woman that was studying genetics who her work was not acknowledged for a very, very long time. She focused on the tiny details, on subtlety of DNA, but she worked for decades before she received the Nobel Prize. And so this is talking about your ability to be in the moment and to enjoy the journey, because it could be a long one, and so you can't always be living your whole life for tomorrow. You have to be living every one of your todays. It's your birthright. And so that kind of being goal-oriented that's the implant. That's what's the knowledge that was kind of, we're programmed, taught, I guess. Yeah, social programming. That's not the word I'm looking for, but it's not coming to me. But in this scenario, so there are times where, we talk about the law of attraction and certain things. Goals have their place. It's not to poo-poo on goals. But in this scenario in particular, this journey that you're going on and the nature of it, the lengthy nature of it, it is going to be your ability to awaken that sense of being in the moment and not focusing so much on the destination, but the journey that's going to help you on this new path. All right, stack 2, you have 6 of Pentacles, 6 of Swords, Root Portal, vitality, stability, and survival, blocked by fear. So this root portal, this is what connects you to the earth. I want to first point out the way that fiery, those have very similar imagery. So this is what keeps you grounded and stabilizes you, keeps you grounded and stable. And together with geothermal, it's speaking on your roots in terms of people, like the who of where you came from. And so their wisdom in particular. So where you have been having trouble connecting that foundation to the future that you're trying to pursue, you don't have to. The Six of Swords in this deck invites you to release that need to understand and to overanalyze. And don't let those contradictions hold you back from moving forward. Get back to this sense of wonder that the old wisdom is meant to connect you with your foundation and where you came from so that you can honor it, but it is not meant to explain your future. Stack 3, you have the Queen of Pentacles as represented by Frank Oppenheimer. The Moon. And liberation, power, fulfillment, self-attainment. So check this out. She's got her hands out like this. She's got her hands out like that, and this guy too. Look at that body language. That feels very much, I'm feeling like, that feels like the Fool should be here in some way. Being very open. Anyway. Wow, it was loud. Okay. So it's an invitation to remember who you are and to reclaim your power once, first and foremost. The Queen of Pentacles. This is someone who was almost like an ambassador of science, I want to say. Like, he took concepts that were very complex and made them more accessible to the people. And the Moon represents those things that are inside your conscious, subconscious that you don't immediately understand. In shadow, shrouded by complexity and intricacy. And so he's holding this exhibit, that little thing he's got there, meant to share the joy of exploration. So how can you free yourself from this need to understand on the level of an expert and enjoy, just take the joy of the discovery as you go? Okay, that's your message. I'll talk to you in a week. Thank you.